Hi everybody, this is Terry Weigel, the Quick House Buyer. It's Tuesday morning early. I'm actually out here in the Bahamas. This is the view from my window at the hotel. We're getting ready to go out and do a scuba dive this morning, believe it or not. But I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of look of this. These last few weeks have been very, very hectic as we got ready for the Fire Your Boss in 90 Days or Less seminar. And I got to tell you, I couldn't be more happy with how it ended up. After all was said and done, it was certainly a week of overcoming major obstacles, which kind of became the theme and the mantra for the entire event. And we had a speaker who Thursday night, he ended up coming down with the stomach flu, was not able to come and attend. We had another speaker who stepped in and took the place. We had another speaker, David Montalongo, who ended up having a emergency, was not able to attend. We ended up and certainly having the loss of Fred the week of the convention, something that we had both worked very hard for, and a big loss there. Then to top it off, we actually made the decision to give away a Fred Burke Memorial Award for the entrepreneur, the real estate investor who showed the most spirit, the most determination to be successful. His name is John Kenrith. And you know what? He had already left, and we didn't even realize it, that he had to leave early to get home. So he didn't even get his award. So, as weird as it seems, it was just a wild week of obstacles and overcoming challenges, and that signifies everything that Fred stood for. It signifies everything that I stand for, and I don't think I would have wanted it any other way, to be honest with you, because it kept my mind off of everything else that was going on. But that's what real estate investing is also like. There's so much action, there's so much timing, there's so much determination that you have to stay, you have to have, and so much focus you have to continue to be successful in this game. And as I said, it kind of became the mantra for the entire weekend, and I couldn't have been more pleased. We had a room packed full of people, had them standing on chairs, talking to each other, networking with each other, more importantly, doing deals with each other. We had at least one deal that happened between the participants of the people who were there at the event. Had another gentleman who literally rushed out of the room, came back a little bit later, had a handful of money, and I'm like, what is that? He goes, well, I just went and picked up an assignment fee from a house I assigned. Not only did he do that, but a little bit later he contacted me. He said, hey, I want to let you know, on lunch today I went out and signed up a sub-2 deal I'd been working on for quite a while. I mean, it was just that kind of magical moment that was happening throughout the weekend. Had another gentleman who kicked it off right off the bat, Perry Lynn, who said, hey, I want to let you know I just worked my first deal, a short sale. He took a house down from $1.2 million. He negotiated the bank all the way down to $700,000. He's decided he's going to live in it. So, those are the kind of magical events that start to happen when you start to get together at a convention like we had with the Fire Your Boss in 90 Days or Less convention. So be sure and be there next year, because this was just the first annual one. Now, we'll have further training in the future. Don't worry about that. But what I've done something special for you, because I'm obviously going to enjoy myself this week, even though, believe it or not, after today, it's all mastermind work. We're going to be locked into a room doing all kinds of training, so it is seriously work, although it doesn't look like it right now. But with all that being said, I've done something for you. About a week or two ago, we held a call on thevoiceofrealestateinvesting.com with Carissa Cawley. People had a tough time keeping up with all the notes and all the websites and everything she did. If you go to thevoiceofrealestateinvesting.com right now, you can go down to Carissa's bio, and you will see a link for her replay. On her replay, I actually uploaded a webinar we did together where the majority of all those links are actually there. You can see them. And I can tell you this, if you haven't seen Carissa, if you have not seen her teleseminar, or in this case the webinar, You need to go listen to it. I've had more positive feedback from the amount of information, the amount of resources that she gave away absolutely free from almost any other speaker that I've had on there. So please go ahead and take a look and do that. With that, I'm Terry Weigel, the Quick House Buyer, and I'll see you next week.